All right, we are back with another pick'em video. We had a great day yesterday. 5 for 6 in the video picks. Love to see that. I love when I give out a bunch of picks and a lot of them hit. Again, I'm not one of those YouTubers that just brings out two picks and celebrates their two-man hits. I do try to get you guys as much value as possible. And yesterday was a pretty good value day. Only guy missing was Paolo. He had a great game, like 26 4 points, and then also the 4 rebounds. That line looked really good, just unfortunate there. But everyone else, pretty much a home run. Brandon Ingram doubled up this points or his rebounds and assist line. Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs dominated. This one didn't look too great early on, but with Giannis being a late scratch, that ended up being a good thing for Cleveland, and they really just dominated him. Suggs 3 threes, love to see it, and yeah, excited to get into it. It is a little bit later in the day, but wanted to get some sort of video out for you guys, especially coming off a very very good day. So let's jump into the board really quickly. Again, there's a bunch of games, or not a bunch of games, but there's some decent value in these games. With the Siakam trade, I'm seeing some value in the Raptors and some other things like that. Going to be avoiding blowouts unless I'm going under. Again, going to go over 2 or 3 plays here just because it is later in the day, and don't want to like force anything. So let's just jump right into it. Going to start with RJ Barrett. I think he's going to have a great game today. Again, no Siakam. Once again, he just crushed this line without Siakam, had 40.1, and that was against Miami. A bit of an easier matchup against Chicago tonight. So I'm going to go to his fantasy score. This is like the best line for the Raptors in terms of like the odds and the market value that we're getting. We can go over and look at DG Fantasy. This is a sponsor of the channel. Definitely go check them out if this is something you're interested in. And it's going to be, what are we looking at? Barrett. Seeing his fantasy score popping up probably right on top. So they like the under on the points and assists. Again, I just think he's going to have a great day. This is probably just boosted up a little bit too much is what they're saying. But the fantasy score on the over, 3 other data points here. FanDuel or DraftKings got this at 34.2. BetMGM's got this at 34.3, and Bovada's got this at 34.1. So it looks like a slight difference. It is a slight difference, but it's nice to see that they are projected on the over and just getting some good value here. Going over to RotoWire, kind of see what they are checking out for this line. They have a projection model. It's pretty solid. Definitely my favorite projection model out there. This is also sponsored the channel, so I had to say that. But if you want to get access to this, there's a link in the description. This is totally free right now, so take advantage of this. But they got a fantasy score projection of 36.46. That'd be great for us. That'd be over. And again, he just did this against Boston and against Miami. So definitely a good spot for him against Chicago. Do you want to open up Outlier, another sponsor of the channel? Check out the links for any of these tools. Not going to say that anymore. But let's go to Barrett. Again, the biggest thing here is no Siakam. He just got traded to Indiana, and not a whole lot coming back in. I don't know if Bruce Brown's playing in this one, but even if he is, I like RJ's spot against Chicago. I'll just go to his PRA just because they don't have fantasy score up here just yet on Outlier. But again, he's been crushing it, especially recently. These are all games with the Raptors. In the scoring department, he's doing really well. If you want to just go to his points, he's been killing it. But again, with no Siakam, that's a lot of usage gone. And I think he has a great day. It quickly could be another guy you go to as well. Scotty, obviously, any of these guys. But points allowed, they're about middle of the road. Rebounds allowed, they're pretty high. And assists allowed, they're 23rd as well. So again, I like the matchup. And everything looking, pointing towards that direction of an over here. Next up, let's go to Josh Giddey. I think this line's probably one of my favorites of the day. 4.0 is his assist line. That sounds crazy to me. Going up against Utah, a good spot for him. And he's been crushing this line. Let's go to Outlier, kind of check out what he's been doing. Just pull up his page. Giddey. And like I said, he's been crushing this line. He's played these guys at least once this year. I want to say twice. But we'll let Outlier do the talking for us. If I can find his assist line, we'll just get in there. Pretty sure everywhere else you're going to find this is at 4.5. So at 4.0, we're getting huge push potential. Yeah, we're seeing 4.5. They're giving us plus EV on this as well. So that's good to see. It's plus 110 to go over 4.5, but really they're saying it's minus 104 after you get rid of those that sportsbook advantage. And we can see 5 of the last 10 games he's gone over this line, but 3 of these games were pushes. So only 2 games would have hurt us. These other 3 wouldn't hurt us at all. And the matchup's great. Utah has been killing it. They've been really good lately, but they do allow a whole lot of points. In the head-to-head, he's crushed it. 8 assists back in December, so about a month ago. So they've only played each other once, but he's played really well against these guys. His entire career, it looks like, at least the last few matchups they've had. So these were all in March last year, all late last year. So pretty similar in terms of rosters also. So obviously Chet's playing for the Thunder now this year. He was hurt last year. But Utah is pretty much the same, and they're kind of clicking like they were last year. So yeah, I like the up tempo. Should be a high scoring game. And again, you can see a lot of these games were 4.0, but he had a crazy streak of, he had 12, he had 9. He's definitely, capable of distributing the ball. Oh, forgot to mention, there's a huge illness that just kind of hit the locker room recently. So this is about an hour ago. There's a bunch of illness game time decision tags. So if a lot of these guys don't play, that's just more spot for Giddey to get in there and get some assists. So yeah, some more usage equals assists. I like Giddey today. Do you want to go to the fantasy optimizer, see where they have this line? I don't think I've actually looked it up over here just yet. All right, so yeah, looking like Giddey at 4.0 for us, 53.27% chance odds to hit. Everywhere else got this at 4.5, so that's always a good sign. And again, great push potential. He hits this 4.0 line a lot. It will just be if he gets that 5th one, which would be great for us. The RotoWire projection, I'm assuming, is on the over. This one just looks almost too good to be true. 4.0, yeah, everything's on the over here. Obviously, the hit rate includes the pushes. But RotoWire is projecting 4.7. If he gets that 5th assist, that'd be great for us. But again, if he doesn't get that 5th assist and only has 4, it doesn't hurt us. So I like this one. Not sure what's going on with the optimizers, but loving Giddey in the spot. So that's 2 for you guys. I guess I'll give you one more here. Yeah, I guess I'll go with Jordan Poole. I'm gonna play the blowout potential on this one. Jordan Poole, he's at 16.0 points. Let's go under here. He has been playing, particularly well recently, but he's going up against the Knicks. Obviously, they have OG now, so they're even a better defensive team. These guys did face off a few weeks ago when they had OG too, and they limited him to 10 points or something like that. Let's just kind of check out Poole's page. Everywhere else has got this at 15.5. We will check that out on the optimizer as well. But we can see he's been scoring well. Got to give him his props. This would be a push for us. But the Knicks are great defensively. That's what they do. And I really like the head-to-head. 10 points last game. This was, again, 2 weeks ago, a week ago or something. And the Knicks kind of blew him out, 20-point game there. And then back in November, he also had 8 points. So track record of going under. He is, a kind of a streaky player. Seems like he's been playing well, especially recently. You can see the streakiness right here. But yeah, I like the chances of going under here. And again, if they go out and crush him, it's a 12.5 point spread. He shouldn't see the normal amount of minutes as he might see. So Jordan Poole under, we'll throw that in there as well. Get you guys 3 picks. Again, I'd like to give you as many picks as possible, but just attack the board a little bit later today. I'll show you over here on the optimizer. Curious where they have that line for Jordan Poole. Yeah, under 16, 53.19%. Everywhere else has got this at 15.5. And they're still projecting the under, minus 120 on FanDuel. Love to see that because FanDuel is very player props oriented. And then Pinnacle's got this at minus 118 on the under 15.5. So we're getting great value here. A lot of push potential. And I like going under on Jordan Poole anyway. He's been flopping all year pretty much. So yeah, there's 3 plays for you guys. Again, sorry if this one's coming out a little bit later, but I don't think you should have any worries about this. Any of these lines getting bumped, hopefully. And yeah, I wanted to get a video out for you guys, but I appreciate everyone. We had a really good day trying to keep that momentum running. And definitely check out any of the links if you're not on Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, any of those platforms. I highly recommend getting all of them. It helps my channel out if you use my links as well. Just lets them know that I sent you there. And then any of these tools I use, guys. DG Fantasy, they got a correlation tool too with hockey plays and football plays and things like that. If you're doing sports betting in general, I recommend OddsJam. You can take the positive EV tool over there on like sports books and things like that, but they also have the fantasy optimizer as well. And then RotoWire and Outlier, both really good tools as well. So that will do it. Again, sorry, this is a little bit later. Kind of just throwing this one together really quick to get you guys something, but hopefully we have a great day and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.